Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. I'm sorry for the lack of videos I almost said semester, last year. It's a new year. We're doing something different, so I decided to invite my sister, Cherry Bean, on Instagram. That she is also an artist, and you probably remember me talking about her art a couple of times. So, welcome.
Hello.
You can say something more than hello, though.
Hello, guys. I'm finally on her channel.
Wow. It's a little hard for us to talk because she's back in our home country and I'm here in America, and we don't have the greatest connection or the equipment to talk to each other. So the recording is gonna be very, very bad, most likely. So please bear with us. We're trying our best. We literally spent an hour trying to connect to each other. Anyway, time to do the actual stuff we plan to do. Since it's kind of a trend to start resolutions every new year, we thought it might be fun to do art resolutions. I've done it in 2019, 2020, and it became kind of like a tradition. So I wanted to do it again because even though I set a lot of goals and I don't actually follow the list, I coincidentally somehow managed to do at least half of them. So I thought it would be fun to have my sister come here and talk about her resolutions as well.
Yes, this is my first time doing the resolution for art. I usually don't do the normal because it's pointless. I am artist on Instagram. I post mostly fan arts from the shows I like or cartoons. I have some OCs, but they are mostly girls for now because I can't draw boys that good. Uh, yes, I draw mostly humans because I can't draw animals that well. Kinda ironic. I'm veterinary technician. I am going to high school for that. What about myself? I'm 17.
Nice.
My hobby is probably drawing. I love to watch shows. Oh, I watch musicals.
Oh, yeah, finally. You're welcome.
Yes, Dorothea got me into it. My favorite musical is probably like The Greatest Showman, or yeah, The Greatest Showman. This is my first.
Oh, nice. I thought your favorite is gonna be Legally Blonde or The Greatest Showman, so I wasn't wrong. Okay, enough about musicals. This is not about them. Each of us wrote down a few prompts, what we hope to accomplish this year, and it's possible that some of ours might collide. So we probably have same ideas since we're not that really original to begin with, and we're usually doing what other people are doing. So I can start with the first one since people already see it on the screen. If you guys remember, you obviously remember because I didn't finish that. I started with the Broadway Inktober last year, and although I uploaded everything on Instagram, I didn't upload the latest video on YouTube basically because I kind of disliked the last week that I made, so I don't feel like it's good enough to even be here. But it's good enough for Instagram apparently. Anyway, I wanted to recreate some of the artworks in digital form like I'm doing right now. This is the Wizard of Oz fan art that I've made for the first day of Inktober, and of course the first day looks the best because I gave the most effort in it, the most time. So I really liked it and I wanted to do a couple more, maybe 2 more, not that many because I'm not really happy with a lot of them. Nika, you can go ahead and take your first prompt.
Okay, my first prompt. Oh, it's fan from musicals because I didn't draw anything from musical. what would I draw? That's the real question. Probably my favorite characters from musicals, because I don't have devotion to draw all the cast.
True.
So maybe one or two favorite characters from some musicals I watch.
That's a good start. You can go with the next prompt again.
Okay. My second prompt is quite ambitious. That I would do comics.
Oh,
So, yes. Now you are probably questioning what it would be about. I will really like to do something with my OC. But sadly, my OC story changed and now it's not existent.
I see.
So, but I have some little story. I was, okay, this is not like art related, but I hope I will start writing. Yeah, it's really weird because I never was in writing and now I was like, yes, I want to write something. It's gonna be cringy, but okay.
But that's okay. It's really good that you start writing because writing is kind of therapeutical, if that's the word, and it's gonna help you be more creative. And I feel like if you have a story behind the drawing, it's easier to make the drawing more exciting for people to look at. So I think it's a good idea because for me personally, I just draw a portrait of a person. I'm like, that's it. I'm calling it a day. No story behind that.
It's my ambitious idea.
But it's good to have high goals. So like you said, you have a short comic prompt you want to do. I have even more ambitious thing. Are you ready? It's an animation.
Oh.
And you know, I'm not an animator at all. So I really want to do a short one. So I would choose a short song and then just animate it. A lot of people do that for Hamilton, for example.
Yeah, I saw some.
Yeah, and they're not like a full animation. They're most like just drawings. I don't know how to explain it because not everything is animated. They animate like to the minimum, but there's a lot of drawings.
I think I know what you wanna say.
You said 2 prompts, right? And
Yeah.
I said 2, and I'll go with another one. I really want to make stickers because I've actually tested. I've made a sticker sheet, and I've tried it with my current art, and it actually works. It's true that they're not waterproof, which kind of sucks, but I bought the sticker paper and I have stuff ready, so I just have to draw more to turn stuff into stickers. And okay, now you can go ahead and tell me the next one.
Mario fan art.
Oh my god, really?
Really? I don't know where I got this idea. I didn't see your prompt list from last year.
I was like, wait a second, that was on my prompt list before.
I want to draw like princesses and princesses, no, but Yoshi probably. So, only my favorite.
So basically, you want to draw everybody except Mario and Luigi.
Luigi and Mario.
Right. Okay. Next one.
Now I will reveal the secret.
Dun,
I
dun, dun.
wanna draw I wanna draw Julie and the Phantom fan art.
I still have to watch this TV show.
I hope you will like it. It's silly because it's a children's show, but like first 2 parts wasn't my favorite. Then I got into it slowly. Songs are great.
I actually saw kind of the first episode through the YouTubers reviewing it. And then my other friend that's insane when it comes about musicals and stuff, she's like, oh my god, you really have to watch it. And she showed me another song and he's singing to his mom. That was really sad.
Can I say the title?
Yes.
Unsaid Emily.
Oh wow.
But I didn't cry. Now I will sound like a total emotionless person, but oops. Okay, I have a favorite from them, but the three ghosts.
Which one?
Reggie.
I see.
He's the dumbest and silliest, but he's my favorite.
I see. Okay. Next one I want to do is something we actually talked a long time ago to do together. And it is an Inktober list. So we make our own prompts. Yeah, if you remember, to choose like a theme and then make the prompts for 31 days.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know if I really want to participate in it, but I want to at least make it. I'm still kind of traumatized by 2020 Inktober, so.
Everyone was.
Yeah.
No, I will probably join. It will be fun to make ours.
Right.
I hope somebody joins. Please.
Yeah, please join.
I thought you were talking about another collab.
Yes, that's another thing. Thank you for saying that. I just didn't specify what. I just wrote down collab. So.
Me too.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what's your next thing you want to do?
Oh, I'm watching the Dragon Prince, so I want to draw some characters for them there too. I draw Rayla and Soren. Yes, you know them. People, please understand what I'm talking. No, Netflix didn't give me money to say that.
Not yet.
Netflix, where are you?
Speaking on Netflix, they posted. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They recently posted a trailer for the new series, which is basically taken from original cartoon called Wings. And you know, Netflix being Netflix, making everything dark and white, and you know, Riverdale, yeah. They kind of messed up the trailer badly, so it really got me thinking that I've never really drawn Wings like digitally. I've drawn them a lot as a kid because I was really obsessed with them, and me and my sister, we have an age difference of 4 years, so I don't think you were into it because you were kind of a baby, but I was really into it.
I was into it, but not that really, not that much. I was for some time, and then I was like, no, I won't watch Wings anymore. That's not cool.
I mean, to be honest, only the first few seasons are fun.
Too many seasons.
Yeah.
We will talk about it in next collab.
Correct. We'll do that for next time because we have a lot to talk about right now. Another thing I would like to do is, you kind of mentioned it, so we're not going to talk about a lot about it. I just want to do a redraw of the old art. I wanted to do this with Tiana, Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog. And I've done it once. But then I wanted to do it again, but I missed a year in between. So I was like, maybe I lost my chance because I want to do one drawing every single year. So yeah, I'm probably gonna find a drawing from 2020 and redraw it and try to do this every single year. But I usually get bored with stuff really fast, so we'll see how it goes. But as long as I do one redraw, I'll be happy.
Yes, I'm not the person to rewatch things, and I'm not the person to redraw things that
I see.
fast. Okay, I talked about this. I wanna draw more OC, yeah.
Same.
I have many of these. They are more diverse, they are males too.
Dang.
Interesting.
She's breaking the boundaries.
Yes, Netflix hired me.
Okay, next one.
I wanna draw more DC fan art.
That's a good idea, actually. I'm gonna write that down for me too.
I drew a Wonder Woman for 8 fan art something.
6 fan arts, yes.
If you see it, I'm so sorry. Then I didn't have that great art style. And I draw Arrow and Black Canary.
Mm-hmm.
Pose is really weird, but I want to draw more of that.
Okay. Speaking about DC, I was actually thinking about to draw my superhero persona because I've created it in my mind and I wrote down notes about her a long time ago, I think about a year or two ago, but I never really got down to draw her because superheroes art is usually like full body and I'm not good at drawing bodies because you need to be like muscular. So
yeah, same.
Because I haven't seen that power. I'm pretty sure somebody has it, but I just thought that it would fit me and it could work as a villain or as a hero. Yeah.
Interesting.
Next thing, it's a really simple one. I just want to do more YouTube videos. That's it.
Speaking of YouTube videos,
Ooh.
I have a YouTube channel, but sadly, I didn't post anything on it. I hope I will start. Every time I talk in the video, my English is so bad.
I think you're doing great.
Yes, today is a great day.
You should maybe tell your name, your YouTube name, so I can show it on screen.
I think it's Cherry Bean.
Gotcha. Okay, next one. What do you have?
I wanna redraw it or draw them in different outfits because they have
Right.
a lot of outfits.
Right.
But first, I must rewatch
Right.
the series because it was a really long time. But when I watched it, I don't know how old I was.
Watch it again because seeing it again a few years later, you understand it better. And it's like a lot of the themes that are spoken in the show are kind of happening today. So it's really interesting to see that. Yeah, definitely rewatch it. And I think you don't have to redraw Azula one.
Yeah.
Because I really like the Azula.
Azula is the best one of them. She has her eyes too close. This is not personal attack on someone, but I just saying. I think the Azula art was like, okay, it was not, but it was like a beginning of my shiny eye journey.
Speaking of redrawing Avatar characters, I wanna draw more of them because I only drawn Toph for 6 fan arts, which I don't like anymore, even though it has the most likes I've ever had in my life. I really don't like it. And I want to redraw Suki because she's my favorite, so I want to give her all the attention and love that I can. And I definitely want to draw her with Sokka.
Like, I'm not sure if Sop is my favorite or not.
Rewatch the show. She should be your favorite. She's amazing.
Okay, why is she not your favorite then?
Because there's Suki. If Suki didn't exist and Tylee wasn't cute, it would be Toph next. And Azula probably. So, this was pretty simple, but just drawing backgrounds. Because
this is hard.
I just tend to do like one color and then outline the character and write their name. Yeah, I just wanna maybe do a drawing with just the background without even having a character in it to focus on it. I still have a few more to go, but I would like you to say 2 more.
Okay, Disney fan art.
Yes. So you wanna draw
Probably more coupled.
right. So you wanna do like a screenshot from the cartoon and then draw that.
Yeah.
Because, by the way, everyone, my sister has been drawing the whole year or so with a mouse. So, you should give her extra likes because all she did all the stuff she did is with a mouse. So anyway, enough sidetracking. What's your other goal?
Do more fan art from cartoons or something from my childhood.
Nostalgia. You can say one more actually.
Okay, animal art. So I would love to draw my cat.
Right. I don't know if you drew cats before, but I feel like you know how to draw animals well. You just don't do it a lot lately.
I have like for animals, I have just one technique to draw them.
I see.
References, so the cat will have proportion of the cat.
You can do it. Just practice.
Yeah, I would love to draw Timmy, but
it's hard to draw him. He's a golden retriever, so it's not like... I feel like if you drew like a beagle or corgi, it would have been easier. But
yes, corgi is my favorite.
Timmy has a specific look, not like a basic golden retriever. You can tell by his face. He looks a lot different than the generic golden retriever.
He's not like other dogs. If you want to draw him, you must draw him really good because you want to draw him like he's actually draw him.
Right.
Not like other golden retriever.
Right. I want to do... That might come as a shocker, but in 2020 I set a goal to draw infinite and I didn't do even one fan art. So... Tragic! It was kind of hard in 2020 since they weren't active, they were in army. And for those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, it's a K-pop group. That's all you have to know. And it's another goal that I have connected with this one. I want to draw lovelies because I didn't do an actual fan art of them. I've done only one that was one of the members, the youngest member, as Rapunzel. And I did a semi-realistic art, and I want to do more of them. My plan is to draw each of the members as a Disney princess. I wrote down which princess is which girl. I just haven't done it yet, so we'll see how that goes.
This drawing was really nice. Like,
thank you.
How did you do it? Like, it's great. Yes, Infinite has great songs. Listen to it.
Yes,
I'm not
please.
I'm not a K-pop fan. Like, I don't consider it myself. If I just listen what Ortega tells me to do.
By the way, Songkyo has a new song. Thank you. So, anything you have?
Improve things in sub-game.
Like what?
Okay, we mentioned the background, anatomy, poses, maybe hair, drawing boys, hands,
right?
Yes.
Fingers. Ugh.
Full body, and gender.
So basically, just everything.
When I was drawing, I'm drawing for a really long time, but I only draw like faces.
Right.
And then I never draw full body. Maybe I draw the shoulders and down, but not the legs. And then now I'm like, oh, I draw the full body.
Yeah.
I didn't struggle that much. Great. No, I'm proud of my improvement.
Okay, now we have to do a quick speed run because I'm supposed to watch Ratatouille soon, the musical.
Oh.
So we have to speed run this.
Okay.
I wanna do Danganronpa fan art, and you need to watch it. The anime. I'm interested who's your favorite, so watch it at least first season. I haven't watched second season because I tend to play the game. Next one, I want to do commissions, at least 2. Just people ask me to draw something for them and I do it. I don't know if I want to get like a small payment for it, but I just want to do requests basically. I want to do draw this in your style, there's nothing much to say about this. It's just fun. And last two, I want to do November instead of Inktober maybe this year, because I might just do the list.
I didn't join this trend because I did the art October and I was like, nope.
Yeah, it's too
Not
much.
again.
It's like right next to each other. First is Inktober and then November. You're supposed to do again one drawing per day. So it's 31 drawings. And I was like, nah, not this year, maybe next year. And my last one is palette challenge. I don't know if you know this one, but you go online. I don't know which site it is, but you type in an palette challenge or whatever, and you generate the palette. You randomly click, and it's gonna show you the colors, and you only use those colors to make art. Okay, now you speedrun yours really fast.
Okay. I would love to have another art style, not but so more simple, maybe cuter.
Oh, like chibi?
Maybe, but I don't know if I'm like into chibi art.
I see.
love to see chibi art, but when I draw it, not. Okay, color pencil art because I got them
Ooh.
from Christmas. Okay, do more alcoholic markers art. Okay, improve your art style.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, Nintendo fan art.
Oh.
Maybe Zelda or Link would be nice to draw. This is finito.
Yes, thank you very much. This was really fun, and I hope we can do this, something like this again. And I hope we can do some of the stuff we wrote down for this year.
Yes, I agree.
Please check her out. Check her YouTube channel. Check her Instagram posts, because my sister posts way more than I do. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.